Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is one you'll want to watch all the way through because we're going to talk about something big that's brewing under the surface, the kind of thing that doesn't get talked about enough until it's already happening. We're going deep into what's next for AFX, the clues, the signals, and the inside momentum that could point to a huge shift. Now, if you've been following AFX for a while, you already know the project has been through its share of highs and lows. Right now, with the price around 11 cents, there's a lot of noise in the market. Some people worried, some people excited. But when you zoom out and actually study what's happening in the ecosystem, the partnerships forming, and the quiet activity behind the scenes, you start to realize that AFX is quietly positioning itself for the next big wave. What I'm seeing right now isn't panic, it's preparation. The community is holding steady, the devs are active, and the chatter around expansion is louder than ever. I've had a few private conversations with people close to the project who hinted that the next 90 days could see one of the most important transitions in AFX history. That's why I'm making this video, to help everyone understand why this could be the calm before the breakout. And NSO, let's break down the signals. First, the ecosystem data. Even with the current market correction, AFX continues to show strong wallet activity. That means holders aren't leaving, they're accumulating. Usually, that's the first sign that something's brewing. The token's trading pattern is forming what looks like a long-term consolidation channel, and historically, AFX has always moved upward after periods like this. Then there's the CEX listing effect. We all know that listings on centralized exchanges can completely change a project's exposure. But what people don't realize is how much preparation goes into it. Compliance, liquidity management, market maker partnerships. These aren't small steps. The fact that AFX is going through that process tells you the team is not only planning for growth, but planning to attract institutional attention. That's huge. And that brings us to the ecosystem expansion. You've probably seen the hints. Internal testing, community whispers, and those small version changes on AFX's API endpoints. That's not random. It usually signals back-end preparation for new modules, maybe staking 2.0, AI trading dashboards, or cross-chain utilities. All of that would tie directly into the AFX 3.0 roadmap, which the team quietly confirmed is being refined for a much bigger rollout. Now, here's what makes this so exciting. AFX isn't just trying to be another token that goes up and down with the market. It's becoming an entire ecosystem that connects AI-driven trading, DeFi tools, and smart staking contracts. Imagine a system where your holdings automatically reallocate based on market sentiment, or where your staking rewards adjust dynamically as the AI learns global trends. That's not wishful thinking. It's literally what they've been building toward since day one. One of the biggest misconceptions right now is that the price drop means the project is weak. But history says otherwise. Every major AFX update in the past followed a dip, and every time, early holders benefited the most. What we're seeing now feels like accumulation, not abandonment. Another reason I'm bullish is community resilience. Go through the Telegram groups, and you'll see holders still sharing data, still analyzing transactions, still believing. When a community holds together through volatility, it means the foundation is real. Projects with hype disappear when the price drops. Projects with substance build quietly, and that's exactly what AFX is doing. Now, let's talk about timing. Based on everything I've heard and seen, the next few weeks could bring clarity about staking returning, the ecosystem rollout, and a refreshed roadmap that might extend AFX's vision all the way through 2029. If that's true, then we're not just talking about a short-term rally. We're talking about the foundation for a multi-year growth phase. So what should holders do? Obviously, nothing here is financial advice, but from my perspective, this is a moment to stay informed rather than fearful. When you understand what's being built, you realize why patience matters. The entire DeFi space is shifting toward AI automation, and AFX is one of the few tokens already positioned for that future. And NIF, they can pull off even half of what's planned, integrating AI-enhanced staking, cross-chain interoperability, and new exchange liquidity. We could easily see renewed confidence and stronger market performance. And then there's also talk about partnerships. Some users in the AFX chat have been discussing possible collaborations with trading data providers and AI research firms. If even one of those becomes official, it could instantly raise the ecosystem's profile. And let's not forget about accessibility. Once the new CEX listings finalize, AFX will be available to an entirely new audience of investors. That usually means higher liquidity and less volatility. Exactly what you want before a major ecosystem upgrade. What's really interesting, though, is how the team seems to be connecting everything together. AI, staking, governance, and trading into one synchronized structure. Instead of spreading across separate apps, it looks like they're building a unified platform experience. That's a big deal because it's what makes AFX stand out from the average crypto project. NSO. As the market continues to fluctuate, AFX is still building, testing, and preparing. From a macro perspective, the project's fundamentals are getting stronger, not weaker. The token might be at 11 cents today, but the roadmap clearly points toward much higher potential once everything aligns. At this point, I think the smartest approach is to watch closely for official communications from the team. They've been quiet lately, and in crypto, silence from a legitimate team almost always means development, not disappearance. NNIF, you've been here since the early days. You already know how these cycles go. The noise fades, the price consolidates, and then suddenly, a new announcement changes everything. NNSO. Keep your eyes on the Telegram updates, stay connected with the community, and remember that real innovation doesn't happen overnight. It happens quietly, behind the scenes, until it's ready to make an impact. Before you click off, make sure to like this video, drop a comment below letting me know how long you've been following AFX, and subscribe for more updates. And check the pinned comment. I've linked my Telegram group where we talk about AFX daily and share real-time updates from the community. Thanks for watching, and remember, patience isn't weakness, it's preparation. AFX has proven that every single time. The next chapter is coming.